I still have an intro, but new one. Beauty, this is Alvsy Sprocket here, and we are back in Follow New Vegas with the Randomizer mod. It's been a while since we've been back to New Vegas, but if you remember last time, we took care of some business outside of the strip. We spoke with Brotherhood, settled a couple of things there, started a bit more work, and we ended off last time with paying Benny a much-needed visit. One that it seems he hasn't quite recovered from yet. But today, we've got a couple of exciting things to start with. First of all, when I entered this room, I noticed that we've created some sort of horrible abomination in killing Benny. So that's good. Second, I have installed a few new mods, because we're about to kick off basically the second act of New Vegas, so it made sense to me to ramp things up a little bit. So the first one is called Larger Packs. It basically increases the number of spawns for each individual group of creatures in the Wasteland, both NPCs and monsters alike. I believe it increases it by 10 as a base. And funnily enough, at the time of recording this, this morning, I was actually the first person to download this mod. So it's possible this will be one of the first videos including that mod, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping that with that, it should make things a little more difficult, give us a bit more of a challenge. And yeah, that should be cool. One thing I wish it did, because basically it seems to increase every spawn by about 10 creatures. I wish it had some dynamic settings on it. That would make it super cool. So that either, depending on your difficulty or like your damage output maybe, it scales to spawn more or less monsters. As for the other two mods, I have the Fallout 76 Honey Monstrosity, I believe is what it's called. It's a modder's resource, and it adds the creature to the Wasteland. That one I need to fix, so the first cut we have here, I'll be able to add that mod back in. And the last but not least is the Clausador. I believe we already have Kazaklas installed, but on April 1st, for an April Fool's prank, somebody did release a mod that includes Clausadors, which are Cazadors with horrible, disgusting Deathclaw skin. So that should be neat. I don't know if that mod is just a April Fool's prank or if it actually works. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. But yeah, I think now we need to finally make our way out of the tops and get back on our adventure. Now, Swank did allow us to bring all our weapons in fine, so I can go downstairs and speak with him. So let's go do that. Oh, I saw the radio turned down. Well, that's silly. We don't need the radio turned down anymore. This chairman is packing heat, but here's Swank.
Is Benny taken care of yet?
He is gone.
Huh. Guess that makes me the boss. Ring a ding.
And nothing else there. Whoops. I don't need any of that information. Very good. All right. So with that taken care of, we can step outside, and we should immediately be approached by somebody. There we go.
The eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
And yes, so tell Caesar I accept his invitation.
Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
And immediately...
Hey there, I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Thank you, sir. And yes, this is the karma reset. At the beginning of the second act, we get a karma reset with both the NCR and Caesar's Legion. So any terrible crimes we've committed are forgiven, which is great news. Let's take a look here at the note given to us by Crocker. Wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that the NCR is an honorable nation engaged in a beneficent mission in the Mojave in general and New Vegas in particular. It is in addition a wealthy nation that well rewards persons who dedicate themselves to its national interests, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Allow me to reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon misconduct of this sort. I stand ready to receive you at your earliest convenience in my offices at the embassy at the south side of the New Vegas Strip. God bless the NCR. Dennis Crocker, Ambassador, Exordium, Plaintiff, blah, 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 blah. Yes. So, basically, both of the factions have said, we're forgiving you for all of your crimes, now come help us with the second act of the game. Which is great news. It means we can side with whoever we want, really. Begs the question of who we'll eventually actually be siding with, but for now, that's not a worry. Oh, the fountain dancers are here. That's nice. And this man has worn the heaviest, largest helmet in the world. All right. And actually, they spawned as Securitrons, these guys. And this legionary is loving it. All right. That's enough of that. Let's head over to... Well, that's a good question. Where do we head now? We've dealt with Benny, so we could go speak with a few people. I'm just going to remind myself of my quests real quick. Yeah, so I think actually we're going to do this one here. I have a pretty significant quest to go take care of. I think it's time to finally deal with the Brotherhood in a good light. Let's go find the pieces that they need. What the... I don't know if that caught on camera, but something just sprinted away from me and I have no idea what it was. I don't know if I mentioned this at the top of the video, but as I said, the Closet Door mod is a April Fool's mod, so it's possible it does other mean things. We'll only find out eventually. But I actually want to check and see if the larger packs thing is working already. Because there should be a lot of creatures out here if so. Not that I can see anything. The world has decided to turn pitch black. Well, yeah, I think I'm just gonna head back to my original destination because I can't see a thing. Ah, right, they did take all of my weapons off of me because I went to a casino. So it reset all my hotkeys, which is great. Not that I remembered my hotkeys because it's been months. Hang on a minute. Where are my weapons? Where are all of my weapons? Did I leave the majority of my weapons behind? I did, didn't I? I left a bunch of my weapons to go deal with Benny. Well, that's fine. I'm sure all I'll need is this 9mm pistol and no companions in this vault that may or may not have added additional enemies as per the other mod we installed. Let's find out. Oh, just a dead Securitron. Nothing to worry about there. Nothing on you. Dead Eyebot. These poor robots just wanted to get in the vault. Dead monsters. That's fine. I can't remember how much of this place I've explored already. I have gone through some of it already. I remember that much. But I don't remember how far I went. And I clearly didn't go far enough to get the parts that I needed. Got an enemy around this corner. Or not. I'm sure we'll find them later. And a couple enemies over there. But where do I find the part that I need? It's times like these that I miss my super weapons that I normally have on me. Since I don't know what is going to be... Oh, that's not that bad. That could have been much worse. That was basically the best thing that could have happened. An enemy that can't fight back. Perfect. Well, I shouldn't say that. They can fight back. They're just not very good at it. And another, it's a trap terminal. You don't come across a lot of these. With my high explosives, I can just disarm it right away and get a free grenade. But yeah, there are only a few of those in the game. There's way less than there are in Fallout 3. And it's also kind of funny because you can rearm them for some reason. As far as I'm aware, NPCs never activate them, so you're just activating it for yourself, which is a choice that can be made, I suppose. You can booby trap something that only you can interact with. Perfect. Yeah, I remember being here, actually. I remember causing at least some of this mess. But apparently I didn't go far enough to get the thing that I needed. So that was smart of me. Oh well. I'm back here now. I could cut to the very end of the vault too, where I found it and I'm like, oh, here we go, we can move on. But that gets rid of the fun. Also, there's a Deathclaw around that corner. I'm like 80% sure that that's a Deathclaw. I do have a big hammer to hit it with. There's a ghoul and a Deathclaw. Two totally different levels of difficulty. Oh, some 25mm grenades. I forgot how ridiculous some of the spawns are in this mod. I also forgot that I don't need a lot of these things. I should stop picking everything up. Because I don't need like 12 caps from a pack of cigarettes. But I do need that gecko egg. Or at least I'll say that I do. And wrenches are good, and I can't say no to a garden gnome. Alright, I think I see why this series is like 70 parts now. It's not because I'm bad at this game, it's just because I'm really good at taking everything in this game. Even if it's totally worthless. But that's a trick question, nothing is totally worthless. You might be able to sell it for 7 caps. And I need 7 caps. Oh, that's not a Deathclaw, that's a Spore Monster. Well, that didn't work. Just beat its face in. That's better. Oh, a Reaver. That's slightly more dangerous. Well, this was way less of an issue than I thought it was going to be. I'll take the 308, but I will leave the Radroach meat. I know. I know. What if I need that? I will take blood sausage. What happened to his... I could have sworn his eyes were in a weird position there, but it's fine. No, this could be why I didn't go further, because I'm pretty sure there's a chance at least that going further in the vault ends very badly and I'm stuck behind a door that I can't do anything with. This also gives me an opportunity to make sure the game's not corrupted, because sometimes mods do that. Everything looks fine. Alright. I'm sure it's nothing. Just a little bit of a... It's just a giant spore plant that is shooting rockets. That's perfectly normal. And nothing to worry about. It's so nothing to worry about that I'll just shoot it with a... I'll throw a grenade at it. Catch. I'll be honest, it didn't do as much as I thought it was gonna. It did a little more. And that's it. Perfect. Just what I wanted as the result. I've got a full condition cowboy repeater. Why? Oh, and I picked up this 44 mag. Of course, my gun skill is terrible. Something I need to remember as part of exploring all this. Let's do that gun. That's a fun gun. I think I missed. No, I hit. There. Alright. I don't know where its body went, but that's fine. Let's get out a gun that I can actually use. And by gun I can actually use, I mean, let's pull out the Silence 22 SMG, because why not? It fires a lot of bullets. One of them's probably going to do something. Can I... Actually, that shotgun for once would be useful for me. I can't remember if this game... I really can't remember if the shotgun trap in this one is the, does the same thing as Fallout 3's shotgun traps. Doesn't look like it. And I'm going to fix something real quick. There we go. I did the old fixing load times trick. Save and reload. Which should make everything load a lot faster. Yes. Turns out when you level 30 and have a bajillion mods installed, and you're causing a lot of pain for poor New Vegas, it has some problems. It's not completely impervious to damage, good old New Vegas. It's pretty close, but all right. We can keep going this way and hope that one of these 180 bullets does something. There we go. Give me some cool loot. I'll take some blood sausages. Thank you. Alright. Mole rat pop. I'm apparently better at hip firing this gun than I am at aiming it. That's impressive. Damaged satellite dish. Let's see. Anything handy on you? Nope. Nothing in this first aid box. A bit of ammo, I'll take it. But yeah, this is an interesting part of the story, actually, of Vault 11. Because there was some sort of uprising and battle that took place here that resulted in even more death. The people of Vault 11 just were not lucky. They were put through some bad stuff. Then again, most Vault people were put through some bad stuff, so, you know. I suppose that makes it better, is my argument? Everybody suffered, so your suffering matters less? I'm not sure about that, but whatever. Yes, I remember now. Because of the rebreather, I don't need to worry about breathing. Differential pressure controller, there we go. And now I can leave the vault again, and put off finishing this vault for a whole nother occasion. Again. Because that's the responsible thing to do, is not clean up the mess. That would be silly. Let's just check everything else real quick. See if there's anything else to be gotten. And maybe I will sort out the issue here at this vault. I originally came here a while ago, so the fact that I never cleaned it up is kind of sad. Especially since I have 400 500 bullets to help me do it. I hope that's not a Nightkin. Or actually, I do hope it's a Nightkin. I hope it's not just a regular super mutant. That mole ride had sunglasses. Oh, that's totally a super mutant. High DPS, low damage guns like this gun. Not very good against super mutants. More Sierra Madre martinis. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, it's a Supreme Master. Alright. Well, I should have a weapon that can take care of him. Yeah, Esther. That's a good idea. In these tight, enclosed hallways, I'll use Esther. Very, very smart choice. Yeah, I think YCS 186 can do this. Yeah, I can. That's why this is one of the best guns in the game. And I'm so glad I have one. Yeah. Yoo-hoo. Tunneler! Honestly, that's the best way to deal with tunnelers. Annihilate them. We had laser RCW and some MFC grenades. And there's nothing left of the tunneler. I think that's the best result, to be honest. Unless he's alive and he's creeping around the corner to stab me in the back right now. Which is possible. Oh, no, there's part of their body. It had the Magna Carta. I don't know why I took it. I have like 3 other copies of the Magna Carta. But apparently, I need a 4th. Oh, we got some rad water in this room. That's fine. Just gonna do a little bit of quick looting. See if I can't find anything else of use. Couple more doors. Feel like I don't need the YCS for anything forwards. Let's get the good old shoot 1,000 bullets gun. There we go. And go further down in the water that way. The radiation ticking stops. I don't like that. I was still getting rads, but I wasn't getting warned. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a kitchen. It's booby-trapped. I didn't remember correctly, so that's fine. There we go. Silenced SMGs. Pretty handy weapons, as it turns out. I need to make some inventory space or just leave. Take a dino toy, though. It weighs nothing. Prepared speech of Gus Olson. Something. Vault 11 terminal password. That's handy. That's what I need to actually push forward. Although I believe it is a booby trap. Actually, no, I take that back. It definitely is a booby trap. I forgot that my jump height was 1,000 feet. And I can just hop up here without a problem. It's kind of nice. That was blocked off. Gotta work backwards. Uh-oh. I remember you. Since episode 1, you were one-shotting me. Not letting that happen again. Giant Zion mantises. No thank you. If there's one enemy I've learned to hate during this playthrough, it's giant Zion mantises. Because they just show up, look a lot like normal mantises, and then one-hit you. And then when you try and shoot them normally, they shrug it off because they have more health, because they're not regular mantises. Oh, good. But it's dead, so that's fine. Ah, this is the cafeteria. This is the room that's booby-trapped. Yeah, see, that's why this gun is not always the best choice. That's a room full of robots. I think the booby traps worked. There's another booby trap. Oh. Ow. Why do I keep taking everything? Alright, I'm gonna drop some stuff real quick. There we go. Bunch of random garbage dropped on the floor. That way I can pick up more random garbage. The perfect solution. Take the good food. And does Mr. Steel have anything useful on him? Yes, energy cells. Can't have too many of those. Unless you're in hardcore mode, in which case energy weapons weigh a lot. And therefore, you definitely can have too many of those. Alright, were those caps on that table? I can't believe I turned around for what at most would be 6 or 7 caps when I currently have 41,000. Anything handy in... Oh, Nightcan. They didn't see me, I didn't see them. What a convenient situation. Auto-inject stim packs. I'll use those up very quickly. Another one with a laser ICW. No, that's a 45 SMG. That's a cute little gun. Guns can be cute. A La Fantoma. I'll take that right away. Some purified water. Fill my pockets with more things that I don't need. Do it. Mutilated torso. Well, I took that tin can. That's good. Oh, hang on. I almost said no to sweet rolls. That's not allowed. Gotta take those. Never know when those will be useful. The answer may probably be never, but I'll ignore that. Alright, and that's the end of that hallway. So I just have to make it all the way back through the building again. So I'll just do that really quick. There we go. Successfully backtracked back here. Just gonna drop a save very quickly. And I probably ought to choose a weapon that's good in any situation. Rather than this one, which is good in a couple of them. You know, activate the Overseer's terminal. Put in the password. And we should be able to open the sacrificial chamber. Here we are. Desk opens up. We can step underneath into the chamber below.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light. The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light. Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Before I do that, I do have something that can stack the deck in my favor. Well, not by much, but a single frag mine. That'll probably be enough. Do I have any other mines? Do I have anything else that I can use to set a trap? Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Let's just get Oh Baby out again. And It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I can stand up right away, can't I?
Greetings, martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now, and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
This is when the game tries to kill you, but I won't let it. I appear to have chosen the wrong side to ambush. Oh, I hear death claws. Oh, this is not gonna be an easy fight. Grenade. Well, that's too close to me. Well, that did something. Alright. It's time for things to get interesting. Get the big hammer out and try not to die. Well, I appear to be missing a lot. Oh, that's a blind death claw. That's fine. He can't see me. This is not an easy fight, by the way. There's a lot of enemies. Ow! Oh, the death claw's free. I don't want to be up here with the death claw. This is probably fine. Oh, it is fine. Alright. Well, it could be worse. Actually, I have a great plan. I have a plan that will not fail and will definitely work as intended. Let's do a low yield. I can't help but notice the door closed. Wait, am I locked out of this room now? Because I kind of need to be in this room. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in that room. If you give me just a moment. Alright, so I have a new plan. I've replaced my mine. I put it over on that side. And I've got the Tesla beaten, ready to annihilate the Death Claw as soon as I can see it. I missed. But, ow. Oh, this gun is not a one-shot gun. I need to remember that. Well, that works. Ow. Of course you're shooting Gauss rifle bullets. Take that. Alright, who's still after me? Oh, this is not going to do much to you. It's a giant mantis nymph. Run. let's just take out your head. And that should do pretty good work. Spore carrier. There we go. Ow. Are you kidding me? You're really trying to... How are you causing an issue right now? There we go. Alright. It should just be the... Oh. When did the Deathclaw die? The Deathclaw's not dead. Important to note. Important to note. Alright. There we go. The Deathclaw is not even aware of my existence, so that's good. And whatever I do, do not VATS the Deathclaw, because I'll get stuck upstairs, where I don't want to be. Because upstairs is not actually upstairs, it's outside of the world. And that is not the right place to be. I will take these gauze shots off of you. Thank you. Love microfusion. Lake Lurk King, what do you have for me? 10 rockets. It's probably a good thing I didn't let you fire too many shots. With max charge energy cells, great. Love to feel those on my side. Let's get YCS 186 ready. Because I can guarantee that I hit the Deathclaw with this gun. That's better. There we go. Everybody's quiet now. You didn't have a gun this time. I don't know why I took the sledgehammer. I don't need the sledgehammer. Nope, do not. I mean, I'll repair a baby with that sledge while I can. So just drop it. Military Cyberdog, do you have anything good? Blood sausages. I'll take those. This ghoul died at some point. What did my mine actually... Did my mine at least kill the sentry bot? No, I think I Tesla beat the sentry bot. So I think my mine did literally nothing. That's great news. Blood sausage, thank you, Mr. House. And this Deathclaw gives me some thin red placed. Perfect. And now I can leave out this door. And we've got the Vault 11 mainframe. Which, if I press this button here, override the lockdown, let's listen to the system recording, and the automated response. There we go. Get a whole pile of XP for sorting out the vault situation. And I believe, now that I've done that, if I go back up top, we'll get the we'll get the ending that the vault citizens were supposed to get. So I'll meet you guys up there. Alright, we're back here at the top of the vault. Just want to double check real quick. There is an enemy this way. Let's not leave any stone unturned. Unless I can't be bothered in a second. Oh, it's this room. I remember this room. They're not causing any problems. I can't be bothered. That was a Cazador. I definitely can't be bothered. Well, let's listen to those recordings. Just to finish things up here at Vault 11.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault-Tec, your safety is our #1 priority.
And yes, it appears that the whole time the secret was that the residents of the vault had to not turn on each other, had to not kill each other, had to not sacrifice their own, and for doing that, they were free to leave. However, they didn't find out until there were only about 5 of them left, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that is the story of Vault 11. And now we can head out and head over to Vault 3. I was trying to fast travel away to do a little bit of management before we head to Vault 3, but apparently there are enemies nearby. There we go. That's better. Now we can go. So I just went and sold off a bit of extra equipment that I didn't really need. And I'm actually here on the kind of west side of Vegas. I know my cardinal directions. Because I'm actually going to make my way towards a little place called Red Rock Canyon, if I don't get shot to death by this coyote first. Which is definitely something I've had to worry about in video games before. You know, coyotes, very good at shooting guns. But I'm better. Except for the fact this gun is in terrible condition. That's fine. Swap to something that can actually, you know, deal some real damage. Or at the very least, is in good condition. But yeah, so I'm going to head over to Red Rock Canyon because in order to get the last part that we need to go into Vault 3. Now, Vault 3 is very interesting, in my opinion, because it's full of fiends, which doesn't sound that interesting. It just sounds like a massive gunfight. However, and this is also the only way to run into friendly fiends, if you do some work with the Great Khans, specifically Jack and Diane, the drug dealers, they have a drug deal that needs some supplies sent to Vault 3. So, if you take care of that for them, then you can actually get it so that the fiends won't shoot you on sight, which is very cool. Also, there's some skeletons here. They're not too well armed, but I am going to need something with a little bit more punch to take care of them. Like this grenade. That should do pretty good work. Ow. Bit rude. Let's go with, yeah, Fido. There we go. I'll take that riot shotgun, please. Thank you. Yes, Fido. Be angry. Have we found Chance's map already? Apparently not. There it is. There we go. Good puppers. Alright. And now I have a riot shotgun. Very nice. Yeah, I thought about turning the skeletons mod off, but at this point, why bother? Oh, it's okay, Fido. Yes, so if I can find Red Rock Canyon, that'd be perfect. I also tried to behind the scenes get the other mod, the Honey Terror mod working, but it wasn't reading in my mod loader, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that working or not, unfortunately. We got some cons over here, though. Let's see if I can get any info out of it. I don't remember this camp.
Yeah.
But then again, I could have just missed it.
You should have been with us in our glory days. You'd have loved it. Yeah?
You just say yeah. We've got a campfire. That's nice. I feel like that's added to a mod, but... Ghost people, Great Khan. Great Khan warrior, eh?
Papa says cut off the head and the snake will die. I guess the chairman's days are numbered.
Interesting. We've got a Deathclaw alpha male just chilling out here. That's a good sign. I've got a weapon to... Actually, I do have a weapon for that. Deathclaw alpha male, come back here. I've got a gift for you. Actually, it's not me that has the gift. It's my old buddy Esther. Ready? Accept my gift. I missed. Did I really miss again? Hello? That's better? Oh my god. Alright, fine. We're going for a low yield. I can actually aim one of those, theoretically speaking. Deathclaw Alpha Male. He's not taking any damage. That did a little more than the last couple. And that was a low yield nuke. It does mean he's not dead. But that's fine. Because I've got a shotgun. There we go. Iguana bits. That was worth all the ammunition I used. Young Cazador. Why is there a friendly young Cazador? Why would a Cazador be friendly? Hey, when did you turn hostile? Come on. I was just about ready to trust. There we go. Anything on you? More thin red paste. Let's not deal with that. Yeah, so the honey monster mod definitely isn't working because there's supposed to be some out here by the Mount Spring Ranch, but doesn't seem to be any. But I'm not going to investigate any further because I don't feel like fighting both a sentry bot and a giant Zion Mantis. Even though I could probably nuke them. That would probably work extremely well. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep going this way. So we can approach the cons and say hi. And I'm still hidden. That's great news. Hello there.
Yeah?
Alright. Hi.
President Kimball is going to arrive pretty soon to give his speech and meet that wounded soldier.
Why do you guys care about President Kimball? That doesn't make any sense. Unfortunately, we arrived at a terrible time weather-wise. But an important thing to know about all these cons here is you can tell they've been added through mod because they haven't had their equipment messed with. I can't remember which mod it is that did that, but keep that in mind. There's not normally this many cons.
What?
Definitely no warriors around.
Yeah.
And they definitely don't usually have energy weapons. But here we are regardless. At Red Rock Canyon. Not that you can see the red rocks because of the current weather, but, you know. You'll have to trust me on the fact that it's made of red rocks. There we go. That's a proper randomized great con with good equipment. Now, I'm not gonna kill the cons for their equipment. I'm gonna be nice because I'm here to help be a drug dealer for them. I'm not gonna kill them for a YCS 186 or
Papa says cut off the head and the snake will die. I guess
whatever
that's
that
what
equipment
it
is. Not as interesting. I can't see a thing. I'm gonna wait a couple of hours and see if I can fix this. I think I made it worse. So that's good. It's pitch black. Let's wait a couple more hours. There we go. Suddenly everything is bright and visible. Hello.
Hey, fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Well, I made him pay already, so no need to worry about that. And back here, I could have sworn I already met the cons and did some work with them, but apparently not. I don't know why I was thinking that. But, let me just look at my skills real quick to remind myself. So I have good medicine and good survival. Not enough for the best to teach them how to make the best drug available,
Yeah.
but it's a pretty good start. Jesse. Oh, right. I forgot that one of the mods just adds a Breaking Bad reference.
Who are you?
I'm Sprocket.
Yeah, I still have no idea who you are. But anyways, what is it you want?
Is there any work to be done?
I have a few deliveries that need to be done. Or you could try asking Jack or Diane. They probably need help with something.
What's this about making delivers?
It's just 3 little deliveries that need to be made. No big jobs, but I can pay you a decent cut for your time. You'll just need to get the packages to the guys and collect the 200 caps from each. I'll pay you half that for each delivery.
100 caps seems a little light considering I'm the one doing all the work.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. How about 150 caps for each delivery? That's fair, right?
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Game, let me say I can do that.
That's great. So there's a delivery of Psycho that needs to go to
Ooh.
a fiend named Balthazar. Careful with him. I get uncomfortable around him.
I think he's dead.
Then we've got a delivery of Jet to a guy named Zach in North Vegas. He's kinda useless, but somehow he always comes through with the caps. Lastly, this guy named Billy, who runs a farm for mole rats or something. He wants a shipment of Buff out. God knows why.
Feels like I
That's
have
really
done
all
this
there is to
recently,
it.
but
Good luck.
I'm pretty sure that Balthazar is dead. Like, really, really dead. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's dead. Jack, Diane, it's good to see you both. I have some business propositions for you.
How's my most favoritist friend?
Looking to make a few caps. Impressive setup.
What do you mean helpful? My stuff already makes people feel Groovalicious.
Speed 66, but think of all the people who overdose on Jet and Psycho, it's bad for your karma.
Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean.
Let's do, I'm looking to make a few caps.
Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise.
Yeah, so I need to
I'm
talk to
always
Diane on
looking
that
for
part.
new recipes
For
if
Abadabba
it's fun.
Honeymoon. Science, I know a few recipes.
Right on. What have you got?
Oh, it's based on science, so I should be able to do quite a few of these. So super syntax.
Right on. Let's have it.
These are easy sources of experience and make it so that these two can produce these things for you.
Groovalicious. That ought to rake in the caps.
To,
What
purchase,
do
of
I
course.
owe ya?
Just helping out.
Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip kitten.
Because each time you do that, you get a little bit of fame with the great cards, which is great. And I'm just going to go
Right
through all
on,
of these real
let's
quick
have it.
and teach him how to make all the drugs because I'm super smart.
Groovalicious.
No charge. Recipes. Party time mentats.
Groovalicious.
No charge. And the last one I can do for now is rocket.
Right on.
And
Groovalicious.
no charge.
Right.
That should get me pretty much to, well, it didn't raise my karma level yet. Oh. It appears that Diane has become a hologram.
Huh?
That's interesting. Alright.
You're
Weird.
not one of my regulars. What do you want?
Looking to make a few gaps. Got any work?
You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work.
Easy one to do. Just tell me who I'm looking for and where to start.
About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona. to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I have any news.
Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more for you later.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna use a quick little lad. I think it's Lad's Life, isn't it? Let's double check. Lad's Life. Survival plus 20. Hello, Jack. Got some good news. I'm gonna teach you how to make more drugs. Please make Hydra, because that one is handy in a pinch. And that's more experience because it's a more complicated drug.
Grootalicious.
And no charge. I'm so nice to drug dealers.
Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip kitten.
Alright, and if I say this again,
Right.
I've got nothing new.
Cool.
And did you have anything else that I can do? I can buy from you.
Oh,
Is there anything worth buying right now? He's got some stims and things, but his prices are ridiculous right now, so I'll pass on that. Alright. Let's... if my computer will let me say goodbye.
take it easy, kitty cat.
Alright. So, whoa. Welcome to the New Vegas slideshow. I don't know what's going on there. But I'm gonna go back out to the camp here. And I do need to collect one thing. I know I said I'm not gonna kill any of the cons for their equipment. And that was a lie. But it's not to take their super valuable things that they spawned with on accident. It's to take something very particular. Because if I head back down to where we met the modded in cons, here we go. Actually, up in this camp, some of them spawned. You're a child.
Cut off the head and the snake will die. I guess the
All
chairman's
right.
days are numbered.
The reason that I am committing just a very minor amount of murder here is because that outfit, I believe, is also part of the necessary get up to sneak into Vault 3. So I'll be taking that. Nothing wrong with that. It's just for, ooh, a 12.7 mil pistol. And 7 stim packs. I mean, I had to do that. It was a necessary part of the job. It's not murder, it's necessary removal of life. It's fine. Now I'm just gonna move on from that and go help the drug dealers. I'm the hero of the story, it's fine.